Alright, I'm gonna do a story time. I'm gonna do a story time about this one time that I got into. It wasn't even a fight. I just punched this girl downtown. So there was this kid that I was friends with, and I asked him, I was like, hey, you wanna go out, like, as friends, as bros? And he was like, yeah, let's go. So I was like, bet. So I paid him gas money. He picked me up. We, like, got a bottle. We had some stuff to smoke and shit, you know what I mean? We drove down there to Fort Lauderdale, and because that's where a lot of people go down south, you know what I'm saying? So we drove all the way down there to fucking Fort Lauderdale. We go in the club, everything's going good. We came with his other friend. We came with his homeboy, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't just me and him. There was a homeboy, and everything was going good. We was having a good time and everything. And like, they were kind of awkward though. They weren't dancing. So like, what I started doing, I started like dancing with girls to like get them to dance with them. You know what I mean? Because like girls would get comfortable with me dancing on them and shit, like, and then I would like slowly invite them in and be like, these are my friends. So I literally got them like these girls, you know what I'm saying? They're like this group of girls. So then my friend's like with this girl, and I'm like, my phone's gonna die, and I came with him, don't leave, because I'm gonna have nowhere to, like, nobody to bring me home, like, because we were far from my house. I was like, so make sure you don't leave. I go to the bar for 1 second, I come back, they're gone. They're gone. These bitches is gone. And I have a dead phone. And I'm far from my house. Like, so I panicked a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But so this kid was trying to holler. Was like, hey, like, let's go back to my car. You could charge your phone. Well, you know, like, good shit, you know? And I'm like, all right, bet. So we go back to his car, and we're in his car, and I'm charging my phone, and he's like, oh, did you think I brought you back to my car for nothing? Like, no. You better suck this. And like, I'm like, oh shit, like, get in the back seat, you bet, like, bet, boy, bet, get in the back seat. And he gets in the back seat, and I took my phone and I dipped. I beat it, I ran. So I ran back to the parking garage that we parked in originally, and homie was driving away with the girl, so I knocked on the window, and this bitch would not put her fucking window down. And I'm like, okay, I came in this car, I paid for this gas money for you guys to make sure that you brought me home. Now y'all gonna ditch me in the middle of fucking Fort Lauderdale, drunk, a female, and y'all gonna ditch me? So I was upset. I feel like I had a good reason. I was upset. So when she finally rolled the window down, I just punched her right in her face. I ain't even gonna lie. I punched that bitch right in her face. And it felt good. But I broke my ID. I lost my cart, because I had a cart, like, to smoke out of. I lost that bitch. I broke my ID. But that wasn't enough to, like, satisfy my soul at the time. So I chased after their car. And I went downstairs, and I kicked the car, and he came out of the car and pushed me, and there was a group of girls, and they're like, don't take that shit, no, fight him back. And I was like, whew, that hyped me up. So I ended up busting his headlight open. Oops. So I ended up busting his headlight open, and then the cop came, and then he was like trying to tell me he was gonna charge me with Grand Theft Auto for punching the bitch through the car. But she was looking at me, and she was like, I just want to go home, I don't want to press charges. And so they let me free, and then I turned around and went to the next club. Oh, I miss them Fort Lauderdale days before Corona.